Hi learners, welcome to MwalimuPLUS live classes. I am Teacher Bernard and I'm going to take you through Science Grade 4. Learners, you can remember that in our previous lesson we talked about functions of different types of teeth. So before we go to our topic of the day, I would want us to review some of the assignments that I gave you. Let us look at the screen there. Let us read that question together. It reads like this. Which one of the following teeth is used for tearing flesh? Again, which one of the following teeth is used for tearing flesh? A. Molar. B. Incisor. C. Premolar. D. Canine. Which choice did you write? Correct. The correct answer is choice D, that is canine. We say that canines are used for tearing flesh, while the molars are used for chewing, grinding, and crushing food. We also talked about incisors, and we say that incisors are used for biting food, what we use to bite food. Then the premolars, we also said, are used to chew, grind, and crush food. Let us look at question 2. It reads like this. Which one of the following is not true about the molars? A. They are bigger than premolars. B. They have 2 roots. C. They have 3 roots. D. They are used to chew, crush, and grind food. So which answer did you provide there? Good. The correct answer is that they have 2 roots. The molars have got 3 roots. 2 roots are found with the premolars. So learners, having reviewed those questions, let us go to the topic of the day. And that is environment. And under environment, we are going to talk about air pollution. But before we talk about them, let us remind ourselves about what is the meaning of the word environment. What is environment, learners? Environment is the surrounding of a living thing, whatever surrounds us. And I want you to look at that picture on the screen there. What are you able to see? Very good. From the screen, we have a homestead. And if you look at it, we have lands, we have vehicles. So when we are talking about the environment, we are going to talk about what surrounds us. Like for example, if that is your home, then what surrounds that your home? That is what constitutes what we call as environment. Let us look at pollution. What do you mean by pollution? You need to know that pollution is the introduction of harmful substances into the environment. And we have said that the environment is our surrounding. So if we introduce any substance that is harmful, then we say that we are polluting that environment. Let us look at the next picture there on the screen. What are you able to see from the screen? Correct. From the screen, we have a smoky environment. You can see different houses there. Then we have like a factory there which is producing a lot of smoke, meaning that that environment is being polluted by the smoke from the industry. So we are going to talk about air pollution. So air pollution is the introduction of harmful substances in the environment, just as you can see from the screen there. We have so many substances that can pollute the environment, but we are going to talk about them later on in the course of this lesson. So the substances that I'm talking about are known as air pollutants. And I hope if you are very keen, you are seeing some things there on the screen. What are they? Very good learners. From the screen, we have like tires burning, we have industry there, we have smoke, we have somebody trying to having difficulty in breathing. And I hope you are seeing this person is covering the nose, meaning that that area or that environment has been contaminated. So, can you name for me some of the substances that can pollute the air? Good one. We can have dust, when there's too much dust particles in the compound. Another one is perfumes. Like if you apply the strong perfumes, then you will be polluting the environment. Another one, smoke from any form, be it from the factory, even from the cigarette. We can also have even pollen grains and dust. All those pollute the environment. Remember that we also have some other substances that pollute the air. But you go and discover. Let us look at the next picture on the screen there. Very good. From the screen, we have a polluted environment. Just as we have seen in the previous pictures. I hope you are able to see that that is a polluted environment. Let us look at the next. Can you compare the two? How does that environment look like? Very good, learners. That environment looks very nice and clean. And if you can see, we have buildings, the compound looking clean, the road, even the trees, meaning that that is a clean environment. An environment which has not been polluted. Again, let us look at the effects of air pollution on the living things. When we pollute the environment, what do we do to the living things? One is that a polluted environment can lead to respiratory diseases, just like you can see from the screen there. What are you able to see? Correct. From the screen, we have a healthy lung. We also have a person smoking cigarette. Then we have an unhealthy lung. So what is happening here is that the person with the healthy lung is a person who is living in an environment which has not been polluted. Let us look at the person who is taking that cigarette, the person smoking the cigarette. The cigarette, if you can see, is releasing a lot of smoke. So this person is polluting the air. After some time, this person will suffer from what we call as respiratory diseases. Just as you can see in the last picture there. The last picture on your right hand side is that one of unhealthy lung, meaning a person who is suffering from a respiratory disease. So this person was staying in a polluted environment, an environment with a polluted air. Let us look at the next one. What are you able to see? Correct. From the screen, we have unhealthy tomato. Meaning, what does it mean? It means that if the environment is polluted, if you pollute the air, then you will be tampering or interfering with even the growth of plants. Just as you can see from the screen there, that plant is affected by air pollution. Let us go to the next one there. What are you able to see there? Very good, learners. From the screen there, we have an environment, and if you look at that environment, it's polluted, it's smoky. And you can see those people are really struggling to see. So, in other words, there is what we call as poor visibility. That person, those people are not able, or that person is not able to see properly just because the air has been polluted. So that is also another effect of air pollution. When you pollute air, then there will be what we call as poor visibility. Let us look at the importance of a clean air in an environment. What is a clean air? A clean air is that air which has not been polluted. Just as you can see from the screen there, you can look at that homestead. Is looking very nice with trees. The house, the compound is very clean. So there is a fresh air. Then let us look at that other one. The other one is that one of tomatoes. And if you can look at that tomatoes, they are very healthy, meaning they are tomatoes that are being grown in a healthy or an environment that has not been polluted. An environment which is free from air pollution. Learners, if you want your plants to grow healthy, then don't pollute the environment. Let us look at the other one. The other one, what are you able to see there? Good. From the screen, we have healthy lungs. So it means that if you want to have healthy lungs, then you are supposed to avoid polluting the air so that you can breathe fresh air, so that you can not suffer from the respiratory diseases like that one of the lung disease. I hope you are able to see that from the screen. We have a very healthy lung. A lung from that person who is staying in a clean environment. Let us look at the next one. And now we are going to talk about ways of reducing air pollution. How can we reduce air pollution? One is by disposing the waste properly. Just as you can see, those people are having dustbin. They are keeping the waste there. Another one is by cooking using smokeless fuels. Just as you are able to see, that person is cooking using electric cooker. And you know that electric cooker will not pollute the environment. Let us look at the other one. It's by staying in rooms that are well ventilated. I hope you are able to see that that person has got a very clean room, house. We have the windows there, meaning the person is staying in a clean environment. Look at the next one there. We have that toilet. It is very clean. It has got a proper ventilation. So that is also another way. Another one is by cleaning our environment. I hope you are able to see from the screen there. That person is cleaning the environment. Then lastly, let us now talk about the extended activity. I want you to go and do some work. And the work that I'm going to give you is very, very simple. It is like this. Which one of the following is not an effect of air pollution on living things? A, it can lead to poor visibility. B, it can lead to heavy harvest. C, it can lead to poor growth of plants. D, it can lead to respiratory diseases. Please go and provide the correct answer there. In the next one, we read like this. The following are ways of reducing air pollution except A, by smoking cigarette. B, by cooking using smokeless fuels. C, by disposing the waste properly. D, by ensuring proper ventilation of our pit latrines. Back there at home, do that work and provide the correct answer. And that marks the end of our lesson now. Bye.